This is day 4 of my Black History Month vlog series titled Jesus and His Divine Mother. In yesterday's vlog, I said I would explain how the yoni plays a big part in Christianity. Yoni is the Sanskrit word for the female sex organ, also known as the vagina or vulva, which has also been said to smell fishy. Jesus' ministry involved fish on a number of occasions. For example, he fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves and 2 fish, and was able to pay his taxes with the coin from a fish's mouth. There's so much symbolism, numerology, and sacred geometry in this story alone. So let me start by explaining how the symbol of the fish used to represent Jesus' ministry refers to the yoni. This is a Vesica Pisces. This ancient geometric symbol is made by overlapping 2 circles, which is the beginning of a sequence that forms the seed of life. Pisces refers to the middle section, which resembles a fish. Its mystical meaning has always been shrouded in mystery, but most agree it's meant to represent the feminine principle, the vulva of the goddess. Here are a few examples of where this geometric symbol appears time and time again in religious art, architecture, and literature. Early Christianity often presented Christ within a Vesica Pisces, representing the yoni of the goddess and or the gateway to the celestial world. The Vesica Pisces is derived from the Sanskrit meaning divine passage. That the yoni is the feminine, the yoni should be viewed such that the divine passage becomes a correlation to sex or male-female union. John Yarker, The Arcane Schools. So Jesus was birthed through a divine sacred union between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. The Vesica Pisces has been used throughout various cultures to symbolize the union of heaven and earth in the body of Christ, Christian, the root element of the flower of life, Judaism, the vagina of the cosmic mother, goddess Ma'at, Egypt, merging of God and goddess, Celts, Norse. The flower of life is another sacred geometric shape, which if you look closely, you'll see is made up of both the Vesica Pisces and the seed of life. What you're looking at right now is the building block of creation. So my question is, why isn't sacred geometry taught in school or church? In geometry, if you measure the distance where the 2 circles of the Vesica Pisces meet and the height at the widest point of the bladder of the fish, you get a ratio of 265 by 153, which equals 1.7320261. This is as close as you can get to the square root of 3. Furthermore, Greek mathematicians such as Pythagoras and Archimedes termed 153 as the measure of the fish. They learned from Imhotep, a master mathematician in ancient Kemet. This expression comes from the Bible story in John 21 verse 11, which tells the second miracle of Jesus. His fisherman disciples hadn't caught anything all day, so Jesus told them to throw the net over to the right side of the boat. Simon Peter went up and drew the net to land full of great fishes, 153. And for all there were so many, yet was not the net broken. To round this off, let's look at the number of this verse, 21:11. In numerology, 21 equals 3, 2 plus 1. 3 is the number of creation. 11 is a master number. The 11 is 1 and 1, which makes 2. The perfect balance of male and female, which by nature procreate. The Father, Mother, and Son. This might explain why we weren't taught sacred geometry or numerology in school. The geometric shape for the divine feminine is the building blocks of creation. There's no mention of a mother in the Bible, yet the symbol used for Jesus' ministry is the Vesica Pisces, which represents the yoni of the divine mother, hidden in plain sight. A woman's yoni has also been referred to and can resemble a flower of life. The vagina, yoni, is the gateway for new life to come through. This image shows a primitive ceremony where someone is being passed through a giant yoni in order to be born again. The double-pointed oval was a worldwide symbol of the Great Mother Goddess because it represented the external genitalia of the Divine Mother. Notice the fire in the background. In Year 7 of Journey of a Sister, I quoted, "Above the yoni is a small, subtle flame whose form is intelligence." Shiva Samhita, 15th century. Fire can symbolize cleansing and purification, resurrection, rebirth, and intelligence. And of course, passion. This is an extract from Year 7 of Journey of a Sister. Her own yoniverse. It was Charles who taught Cezanne about the sacredness of her yoni. In fact, he had even named it for her. He told her that her yoni is the entrance to her personal solar system, her yoniverse, and that he, the black man, is the gatekeeper. He explains that the man plants the seed, but it's the woman who nurtures it and brings it to life. He said her womb is a portal and that babies are souls that come from the spiritual realm through the woman into this physical realm, but that her womb also has the power to create things other than babies. Cezanne doesn't have a clue what he's talking about, so she decides to do a meditation, focusing her attention on her yoni and womb. Gaining insight, she discovers that her womb is a powerful, dynamic, creative force similar to that of the universe. The liquid that is secreted from her yoni holds within it a strong transference of power and is therefore sacred. Charles knew this, which is why he happily and gratefully engages in cunnilingus. He told Cezanne that whenever their fluids mingle together, he is also taking on the ability to bring things from the spiritual realm into the physical, which is why he has a deep love and respect for his queen goddess and the inherent powers of her yoni and womb. Cezanne researches online and discovers that in some Eastern cultures, a man will focus on the yoni while meditating upon his desires, which has the power to grant his wishes. If a woman is aware of her powers, her flower will naturally emit a fragrance which provides the attraction inherent in it. Cezanne gets a mirror to study her flower. She develops a newfound respect for her yoni and womb and promises herself that she will never again allow it to be abused. So now we see how Jesus is related to the yoni and to sacred geometry, which leads to my next blog post, The Serpent and the Tree of Life. Click on the link in the description to listen to an extract from Year 6, which features my painting Black Orchid and explains the manifestation process. Visit journeyofassister.com to download Year 1 free and start your journey of self-discovery.